Hey guys, welcome to this fertility yoga class for those of you who are still waiting for your babies this Christmas. So last year I created a meditation. If you're not feeling like a physical practice today, I'll leave the link below for you to go and check out that meditation instead. And I really wanted to create this class today because I have been in your shoes, and whilst I'm not there this year, every year I still have that moment where I remember, I did not expect to get emotional. I still have that quiet moment of reflection. I think there's something about special occasions that brings up a little bit of sadness because you remember back 2 years gone past, and 2016 was our hardest Christmas. So in 2016, I had given birth to my baby at 16 weeks. And then about 5 months later, I'd fallen pregnant again and lost at 10 weeks. So by that Christmas, I had lost 2 babies that year. And I was feeling very lost. I just remember this overwhelming feeling that someone was missing that year. And despite the fact that I had 2 beautiful boys who were just the light of my life, there was still a lot of sadness that year. So I can't even begin to imagine what it's like for you if you don't have other children and you've lost a baby, or whether you're still trying to conceive and it just feels like everyone around you is playing happy families and here you are still waiting. So I guess I want to start there with hands on my heart. I am sending you so much love if that's where you currently are. And I just want you to know that it's okay to look after yourself and not put yourself in any position that makes you feel even sadder. It's okay to say no to social things if you don't feel like it. It's okay to go out and party if that's what you feel like. It's okay. In today's class, I just want to give you another practice that you can do when it all starts to feel too much. When you feel like this just isn't fair and I can't cope anymore. I just want to give you something that you can come to and try to relieve some of that pressure that is probably building up inside your body. So we use movement to shake things off, to give ourselves space to face things that maybe in the rest of our lives we try to avoid, those difficult emotions and sensations. And we're just going to use the breath to be in this moment and to experience all of the shittiness of it, and to still know that at the end of the day, we're okay. I'm not going to ask you to feel gratitude. Whilst gratitude can help, I think sometimes it doesn't. And sometimes you just need to sit in the yuck and to be okay with that, and to know that you can still breathe and still move and still get up the next day and be okay. So unroll your mat, get some comfy clothes on, and let's get going. So I want you to come to child's pose. Just stretch the arms out in front. Bring the forehead down to the ground. Let the hips be heavy on the ankles. Find your breath. Notice its slow inhale and exhale. As you inhale, lift the head and just walk the hands over to the left-hand side. Place the right hand on top of the left. And then as you exhale, soften the head back down. Feel a length from the little pinky all the way to the right hip. Where possible, try to stop the mind racing. Try and just be here in your body, feeling the sensations of the movements. So this time, left hand on top of right. Draw the hips back. So feel that length from the little pinky finger all the way down to the left hip. Notice that stretching sensation on the outside of the arm. And then inhale, walk the hands back into center. Come up onto hands and knees. So bring those knees underneath the hips, hands under the shoulders, and just press into the hands, press into the shins and the tops of the feet. Lift the tail, lift the head. Exhale, round through the back, look towards the thighs. Inhale to round. Exhale, let it go. Inhale. exhale. One more. This time I'm going to ask you to breathe out through the mouth. So inhale through the nose. Exhale out through the mouth. Return the spine to neutral. Take the left leg out behind you. So you'll shift the weight onto that right foot. And then if it feels good to do so, you can take the right arm out as well. Inhale the hand and knee together. Exhale, take them long. So welcome to move through the spine if this feels good as well. Inhale as you round. Exhale as you lift. Similar to that cat-cow that we've just done. Inhale. And exhale. So notice any heat that's building in the body. And just experience it. Inhale, draw in. Exhale, take it long. Lower the hand and foot down. Come back to a little rock through the hips side to side to release. As you inhale, lift the tail, lift the head. Exhale out through the mouth, let it go. Find tabletop. Right leg presses out behind you. Left arm reaches forward. Inhale as you draw the hand and knee together. Exhale, reach long. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Return the hand and knee down. Come back to that little rock side to side. Let's step that left foot forward. Just come into a rocking kneeling lunge. So forward and back. Noticing any tightness that you might have through the hamstring, through the hips. See if you can soften the shoulders as well. Maybe move it into a rock from side to side. And then walk that foot into the midline of the body. Feel balance through the legs with the fingertips on the floor. Just rock forward and back. And then we're going to add the arms in. So as you inhale, the arms come up. And as you exhale, the arms come down. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Just stay here. Soften the head down, feeling that stretch through the back of the legs. Find a little bit of stillness here. Then release the hands forward as you step that front foot all the way back. Come back to the little rock side to side, just realigning the hips. And then step the right foot forward. Soften through the head and the neck. And come back to those rocks and rolls, just noticing any tension through the hips, through the calves, through the ankles, hamstring, anywhere it might be feeling a little tight in your body. Maybe it's not even in the legs for you. Maybe you're feeling this elsewhere in the body. That's okay. Just being fully present and aware of where any sensations are in the body today. And then walk that foot into the midline of the body. We do a few rocks forward and back first, just to remind our body where we're going before we lift the hands up. And work using a little bit more core strength, but still staying nice and slow, moving mindfully and with the breath. Exhale. Inhale, open through the heart. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more, inhale. And exhale. Stay here, soften in, release through the head and neck. And then when you're ready to Start to shift the weight so that you can move the feet back, move the knee back rather. Come back to a little rock side to side. You have to take a seat between the heels. If that's not comfortable, you can just sit up on the feet if that's better. And bring the hands behind you, fingertips pointing towards the toes. I want you to press into the hands to open through the heart. If it feels okay for your head and neck, the head can rest behind you. The chin to chest. Bring the crown of the head down towards the floor. Hold on to the heels as you gently lift up. Gentle stretch through the neck. Exhale, coming all the way back up. Bring the hands behind you. This time you might lift the hips up or just stay with the hips grounded. Exhale, chin to chest. Bring the crown of the head down. So this is rabbit pose, gentle stretch through the neck. One more time, bring the hips back down. Again, you can lift the hips up. You could leave them grounded, or if you have the space in your body, you could come down to the forearms. Let the head and neck rest behind you. Slowly bring chin back to chest, rolling all the way up. And across the legs, come to take a seat. Draw the shoulders back and down, find length through the spine. And find a gentle twist here. So bring one hand to the outside of the opposite thigh, looking over that back shoulder. Breathing into that lower belly. And then gently releasing, opposite side. Coming back to the front, stretch one leg out in front of you. As you inhale, reach the hands tall. As you exhale, just gently fold over the leg. So I simply want you to notice sensations in the body here. So you'll probably notice the back of the leg stretching. Maybe there's tension in other parts of your body, in the heart, in the shoulders or neck, maybe in the entire body. Just notice. See if you can keep breathing deeply into that low belly. As you inhale, gently come to sit back up straight. This leg is coming up and over. So the outer blade of the foot is resting on the floor. And then just gently slide the hand down. Maybe you can reach the foot, maybe not quite. It should be a little bit more intense through the calf. And just breathe here, noticing the sensation in the body, being really present to it. Trying not to get caught up in other thoughts, just here and now. Coming to sit back upright, so pressing into those sit bones, drawing the shoulders back and down, changing the leg that's out in front. Let's find that length. Inhale, reach tall, exhale to fold. And then slowly come to sit up, that leg comes up and over. And then just gently reach down the calf. Soften through the head and the neck. Letting any tension go from the shoulders or the face. Coming to sit back upright. I'm going to get you to scoot forward on your mat if you're as far back as me. Come to lie all the way down. Bring the soles of the feet in. We'll do a few bridges, just loosening through the spine, and then we're going to use a bolster or pillows or blankets or anything you've got to bring under the lower back. So starting here with the palms on the floor as you inhale, I want you to feel every vertebrae start to lift. Slowly rolling all the way up, and then slowly rolling all the way down. And again, inhale, rolling up. And exhale, rolling down. Keep it really mindful, really slow. One more, inhale. This time as you stay up, I'd like for you to slide a block or a bolster or something underneath the hips so that you can rest the hips down. And they should feel quite comfortable here. And then I want you to take the left leg out long. You should feel a stretch through the hip flexor, through the psoas. The psoas is said to hold our emotions. It's the part of the body that holds the soul. And releasing through this part of you can be seen as a bit of a soul release. So just allow this front of the hip to release. If you need a little bit more, so maybe this isn't feeling like a stretch for you, you can hug the opposite knee in. It'll just create a little bit more opening in this area. And then I want you to just breathe. Notice the breath entering and exiting the body. Notice which parts of your body rise and fall as you breathe. Just be present to any sensations, any emotions, even any thoughts. Slowly release the right foot back down, step the left back in, take the right long. Again, you can draw that left knee in if you need a little bit more opening. And then just soften in here. Slowly release that left foot back down. Step the right foot back in. Press into both feet as you lift the hips. Slide that bolster out or cushions, whatever you're using. Take the feet away from each other. Make the body as long as you possibly can. And then squeeze the knees into the chest. Maybe curl the head up towards them. Rolling onto one side. Taking a breath or two here. And then coming all the way up. Thank you for sharing this practice with me. I know what an emotional time it can be, and the fact that you trust me in this space and trust me to guide you at this time really means a lot to me. We didn't do a meditation at the end of this class, but I really recommend making time and space for that now. So I'll leave the link below to that meditation that I made last year. You might want to go and check out, or any of my other fertility meditations here on the channel will work nicely as well. I am sending you so much love from my heart. At this time of the year, but always, it's hard to be stuck in the waiting, and I know what it's like. So from my heart to yours, sending you so much love and hope. Namaste.